What's going on, everybody? This is 86 here, back with some more Diablo 4. Just kind of wanted to give you guys an update of what I got going on in the game. I decided to level up barbarian. A lot of people are saying barbarian is probably the worst class right now, but there's a few builds that I wanted to try out. Mainly the auto attack lunging strike build. So I'm kind of just working on that a little bit. Still need some pretty important pieces of unique gear before the build is fully online and running. But so far it seems to be pretty cool. I've always really liked the barbarian. Like aesthetically, I think barbarian is probably like the coolest looking class. I just really like the way the barbarian looks in Diablo 4. That and the necromancer are probably like two most aesthetically pleasing classes, I would say. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to check out barbarian. I just like really had a craving to play barbarian and see what I can do with it this season. I still have my druid and my sorcerer, but I just wanted to check this class out for a little while and see what it's about this season. Kind of like playing like the underdog classes and seeing what's possible, what I can do with it, just for fun. So just been doing that. I just hit like level 60 the other day. Still really just filling out the main gear pieces. I have the boots that you need for the build, but that's like pretty much the only unique piece I have right now. So I'm definitely on the unique hunt in the time being. Just trying to find. I think I need like two. I can't remember what the swords are called, but there's a couple of unique swords that I need. I think a unique ring. There's like quite a few gear pieces I actually need. So just gonna figure out how to get those. Mainly just been running a lot of nightmare dungeons, leveling my glyphs as well. So that's taking up a lot of my time right now. Um, I really need some Infernal Legion keys, but I can't seem to get any of those. So it'd be really nice if I had some Infernal Legion keys, but since I don't, I can't really run that right now. So as soon as I get some, I'll start running that because I think some of the uniques that I actually need, you have to find through Infernal Legion. So I don't know if you guys have heard of this build, but the main skill used in this build is just going to be lunging strike. You pretty much just lunge around, just kind of auto attacking stuff. You can use your war cries. I use Wrath of the Berserker as well. Everything in this build isn't really, at least on my side, isn't really figured out yet. I am not really following a guide. I'm kind of just figuring shit out as I go. I mean, I could easily just pull up a guide on Wowhead or whatever, or Icy Veins, and figure out exactly what I need to do, but that kind of takes some of the fun out of it. So I'm just gonna try to figure things out for the most part on my own. Um, but we'll see. We'll see. I might have to end up going for a guide for the Paragon boards because those are always a bit of a pain in the ass to figure out on my own. So, and I am running escalated nightmare dungeon right now as well. Running some of those. See if I can get anything good. Getting a little laggy. Lag has definitely been terrible this season. That's like the main drawback of this season is the lag is just bad. From that chest. Need some uniques. Got a rune there. I want to kind of hear what everybody is playing. What do you guys? What build are you guys playing right now? Is everybody playing Hydra Sork? I know Barbarian's kind of like the unpopular choice right now, but I still think the Barbarian's pretty solid to be honest. Go ahead and go to the next um, Nightmare Dungeon and the escalating Nightmare Sigil. Hopefully we can get a strong room or something in one of these. That would be nice if we could. Yeah, I really like this build though. It's pretty fast. You just kind of dash around. Um, Definitely a lot faster than the druid build. I don't know if the damage is probably not going to be better, but There were just some buffs to barbarian. I don't think they were anything to this build in particular, but we'll see how it does. I don't really care about something being the top build, really. I just kind of want to play what I want to play and see what it's about and have some fun. Not really concerned about being number one on the ladder. There isn't even an official ladder right now anyway, so it doesn't even really matter. How was everybody's weekend though? Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. My weekend was pretty chill. Barbecued some chicken last night, which was nice. Sat in the backyard with the family for a while. It was definitely a nice relaxing evening yesterday. Work was pretty chill. I was hella tired yesterday though. I didn't really sleep at all Saturday night, so it's kind of like one of those nights where like I could not fall asleep for shit, like tossing and turning, and then before you know it, the alarm goes off, and it's like you don't even feel like you sleep at all. But you got to get up and go anyways. That's how I was yesterday. I felt like a zombie yesterday, but I made it through work. And I barbecued right when I got off. Barbecued some chicken, and then we just kind of enjoyed the rest of the night and chilled. I ended up falling asleep though, actually, so that kind of sucked. But because I wanted to chill and hang out with the family, they ended up watching Napoleon Dynamite, classic movie. You can't ever go wrong with that one. So I missed out on that because I fell asleep. I was a little too tired, but overall it was still a good night. I woke up about 8, enjoyed the rest of the night, so it wasn't too bad. Definitely a solid weekend. Made the most out of my days off, relaxing, chilling. Got some stuff done around the house. And kill this last dude, and then we'll go on to the next area. How do you guys feel about the um, escalation nightmare dungeons? They're pretty cool so far. I haven't really ran a lot of them. I mean, so far they seem decent. The rewards don't seem like super crazy, but I think the rewards get better as you go up in torment tiers. I think the rewards for the dungeons themselves get a little better. Not really sure about that though yet, but they don't seem too bad. I mean, it's pretty chill. They take a little while, but I think having like a boss at the end of all three is pretty cool. I wish it wasn't just the same boss. I kind of wish that there was like a pool of bosses maybe that you could face so it wasn't just the same every time, but the boss is pretty easy, but I mean, it is what it is. I heard he gets pretty harder on higher tiers, like Torment 4, he could be pretty hard, but I haven't got the Torment 4 yet. Highest Torment I made it to is Torment 3 so far. Torment 3 on my Druid, but really just had the urge to play a Barbarian, so go back to my Druid eventually. Ooh, look at all that gold. Go up here. Where's the last couple guys at? There's one here. So you guys have a good weekend. You guys doing anything fun or exciting? Let me know in the comments below. I'm always interested to hear from my subscribers, hear what you guys got going on. You guys still playing Diablo 4? And if you are, let me know what class you guys are playing as well, because this is all the stuff I would love to hear from you guys, the community. I'm not doing that. I'm skipping that little side thing there. Those just suck. I hate how they're always like the little time thing. Why can't it just be like kill all the mobs and then move on instead of having to sit there for a minute every time? Still, a lot of things I need to figure out about this build, and that's kind of like the main reason why I'm enjoying it, is because I like the process of figuring things out and all that. Figuring out what's going to work best, what you want to put here, what pairing on boards. I like the whole building process. Once you hit like the end where you're done, it's like not really as much fun for me. Do this last nightmare dungeon, and then I'll do updates on this build periodically when I make like larger item updates and stuff like that. But right now, nothing is really Nothing is really set in stone. This is all just like basic gear that I got once I hit level 60, threw it on, and now I need to really start fine tuning everything and getting the best in slot pieces going and all that stuff. So that's the mission right now. Looks like we have a Haragic strong room here, which is good. Those are usually pretty quick. Just blast through it real fast. So far, I'm enjoying the season. I really can't complain. It's a good time. I'm getting some good hours out of it. I mean, the seasonal content itself isn't like super crazy. Anything to write home about. But the thing about Diablo 4 that always gets me is the gameplay. The gameplay itself always just feels so good that it kind of like everything else just kind of doesn't really matter sometimes. Just the gameplay loop itself, building your characters feels really good. I don't something about Diablo 4, the art style. I just really hope that they get this game to where it should be at some point with like proper in-game, proper, amount of stuff to do and just really flesh it out at some point because in its current state it's just so lackluster for a game with as much of a fan base and just a legendary game like Diablo, a game series. It's just they're not really doing it justice, and I think that's what like kind of pisses people off the most is this is a legendary game series. It's like everybody knows about Diablo, and this game just doesn't really live up to the standards of Diablo. I mean, I think Diablo 3 even was a better experience than this with just the amount of content and stuff there was to do. I haven't played Diablo 3 in a long time, so I don't really know like how good it was in like the later years, but I know that game had a really really strong following. And it did end up shaping up to be a really solid ARPG. We'll go ahead and complete this though. Get our Haragic loot. Kill that big dog. We're on tier 4 already. We got 40 seconds left. We should be able to get to tier 6. A little laggy. Always gets a bit laggy for me in Haragic strong rooms for some reason. A lot of mobs, I think. Nice, got the boss. Delete the boss or elite mob, whatever you want to call it. Come on, dude, really? Oh shit, let me open the damn chest. All this stuff showing up. Dang, I'm not getting any uniques. Is my inventory really already full? Damn. Okay, and I have to pick that up. Just have to let that go to my stash, I guess. I didn't realize my inventory was full. I probably should have cleared it out before I did the escalation. Oh well. If anything drops significantly, like uniques, will pick them up. Ones with all the small mobs can be a pain in the ass, man. Every time you kill a mob, it spawns 50 freaking spiders. Kill a mob, 50 spiders spawn. Let's grab these Herodic artifacts. All these spooters. Oh, which way do I go? Oh, up that way. Favor token earned. Cool, cool. I'm not messing with the reliquary anymore. You're not getting me to spend any money, D4. Sorry. Not enough content to warrant me spending money in your game. do something besides power seasons, and then maybe I'll spend some money on your game. But until that, till you guys can put in some effort, I'm not putting in any money. Straight up. Because you guys have not been putting in any effort into these seasons lately. It's pretty trash. You want money? Put in effort. Cosmetics haven't even been that good lately either, in my opinion, man. They've like really feels like the game's been on kind of like maintenance mode lately. Like they just don't give a shit. It's just kind of disheartening. But personally, I feel like they're really saving all the big changes for the expansion so they can get people to pay money for it. That's why all the seasons have been mediocre, because every like big update, big change, new content, all that stuff is going to be put in the expansion, and they're going to make people pay money for it. Blizzard is not going to give away major content for free. People are tripping on that. That company is far too greedy anymore for that. That's the real reason why we don't get very good seasons, because they give it away for free. I mean, I can't be the only one that thinks like that. They definitely have a lot of content probably coming out, but it's probably not coming out until the expansion. I guarantee it. Whether it's new in-game content, updates to crafting, whatever it may be, that shit will not be out until the expansion. I guarantee it. Even if it was ready already, they're not going to give it away for free. I'll drop these. I don't need these because this is going to give me a cash when I complete this. At least I think it is. And I'm not doing much damage to him, am I? Oh, I'm not doing any damage. What the hell? Oh, weak. My damage is trash. When I'm not killing large packs, my damage is bad. Come on. Got him. Just took forever. This bad is really bad. Build is really bad without. Oh shit, we got some uniques. I need to. Got some uniques. Oops. I want to get the uniques at least. And the ancestral. Man, remember to clear out inventory before I. Uh, Damn, a lot of uniques though. I don't know if any of them are gonna be good for my build, but not bad. All right, so that's the escalation nightmare dungeon. Got those done. So that's what I've been doing. Last few days I was just leveling barb, trying out some stuff with barbarian. Really just like barbarian. I really like the barbarian looks. It's just like a really pleasing class to me to play. I know barbarian sucks right now. A lot of people are shitting on it. It's not the greatest, but it doesn't mean I can't play it and have fun. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. I'm gonna work on this build. Still got my druid. I'm still playing Path of Exile 2. I'll have more content coming out for that. It's just right now I'm kind of just enjoying Diablo 4. I can't really seem to want to play anything else at the moment. So yep, that's what I'm up to. I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.